This video has been classified as M. It is recommended for people aged 15 years and over.
Good game!
It's been 4 years since the end of the war. And today we send forth a vessel designed for battle.
Halo 4 picks up right where Halo 3 left off. The Chief, he's back. He's been through a lot. He's a somewhat lonely character, just historically, and Cortana's his best friend. The Chief and Cortana, they have a really interesting relationship, and it's not as simple as a love story or just a story of friendship. It's actually a brand new kind of relationship. It's a human and an artificial intelligence that has real feelings, that has a, for want of a better word, a soul. And the Chief is loyal to her, and she to him, and seeing how that loyalty is strained by the conditions they find themselves in. He and Cortana had done a mysterious alien world that they were in orbit around, and that's actually going to be the kickoff point for our campaign, and also the home to your new adversary, the Prometheans, and all the stuff that they bring to the universe.
Really adding a new enemy class is a total game changer. Talking about the sandbox, anytime you add anything to it, right, it really changes, it sort of exponentiates the choices you have and the things you can do. And the new enemy class was really built on, they each have very individual characteristics, and any combination of them really changes how you need to deal with them. So, the Knight, much more straightforward. The Knight variants have a few different behaviors. The Watchers are a support unit, so when they're there, the encounter is very different. The shielding, they can generate new crawlers, they can throw grenades back at you. They have all these sets of sort of modifying behaviors. And then the crawlers are just fun, right? They're cannon fodder, easy to take out on their own, pretty formidable when they're in a pack. And so all of that, I think, it's really different, but really complementary to, I would say, the Covenant class.
Oh God! What are those things? Immediate assistance! All units, please respond!
Making any big change, particularly with multiplayer in Halo, is a huge decision. Halo gameplay is about balance, it's about the sandbox, and those are things that can't change. And so then it really became, how do we allow players to have a little bit more freedom with what they choose and how they want to play? So it's less about being able to bestow this pile of things that work better on a player, and more about giving a player more choice so they can really start to customize their loadout and how they play to suit their style.
One of the luxuries about working in a sci-fi universe is that there are literally no limits to the objects, the technology, the wonder, and the surprises that you can put into your universe. But also, it's kind of going back to Halo's roots. It's a story about exploration, the Forerunners, and their long-vanished civilization, and we're going to go really deep into that. I remember my favorite moment from the original Halo was really in the second level, Halo, when you spill out of the Bumblebee escape pod and you look up in the sky and you see this arc rising above the horizon and into the sky, and you're like, I want to explore this place. I wanted to give people that feeling of awe and wonder and mystery, and the ability to fulfill that fantasy and go explore the world a little bit, but also keep it pretty fast-paced and action-packed. So there are going to be a lot of surprises. There's also going to be a lot of amazing vistas and wonder to soak in.
Nice work, Crimson. Come on home.
There's a few people that came from Bungie and from other Halo projects in the past, but most of the team is new, frankly. And one of the interesting things about that is that everyone we hired was a Halo fan. But of course, they're Halo fans with agendas. Like, they come from different developers with different skill sets and different techniques and different experiences, and they all have the same thing in common. They all really, really respect what makes Halo Halo, but they all have great ideas about how to take it forward and evolve it. And so that in itself has been kind of a luxury.
For the first time in a generation, we commission a UNSC starship meant not to wage war, but to peacefully advance the cause of mankind through the discovery of new worlds.